Today is a very sad day for the people that look after this particular rhino population. On the 2nd of January this year, I was called to a poaching incident on a property nearby. That mother was hacked to death by poachers. Her face was badly mutilated. She was left to die after having been shot in the spinal cord and paralyzed. She was full-term pregnant. She hadn't given birth yet, but she was a few weeks away from being pregnant. And as a result of that, a decision was made to move 50 rhino from a habitat that they were thriving in away from this area, simply because it just became too difficult to ensure their protection here. And this is a common scenario that's playing itself out all the way through southern Africa. We've got more habitat that we could be setting aside for animals such as rhino, but to secure that habitat and keep it safe from poachers is an enormously expensive exercise. They are now going to a very high security area. They're going to be living in a much denser population where the density of security can be improved. But what it means for the rhino is that their habitat is going to be different. They're going to be confined in smaller areas. They're going to be supplementary fed, which is obviously not ideal for them. But under the circumstances, this is the kind of knock-on effect that poaching has for our rhino. It's a very stressful process to put rhino through. It's not something that we enjoy doing. Let's give her a minute like that, then we can pick her up. Okay, we're just treating the dart side. Alright, let's lift her and see how she is. Okay, this head's got to come up. 1, 2, hooch up. You just lift her head there, I'll try and sort this foot out. Let's plug on me. Okay, let's give her a minute and then we'll try again. We're going. Okay, finally. Yes, girly. The anesthetics have been good. We immediately began a process of waking them up so that we could get them walking and on their feet, because they're just simply too heavy to pick up. And once that happened, we struggled a bit with the mother, but once they were on their feet, we've been able to walk them into these crates. We've now heavily sedated them, so they will travel standing, but very, very sleepy. Some of those tranquilizing drugs will last for 3 days. When they get to their destination in about 19 to 20 hours time, they'll be released and join the rhino that they are familiar with that left this property last week. As you can see, it's a beautiful part of Africa. These magnificent valley bushveld thickets, forests up on the hills, and then these wide open spaces down on the plains. But the reasons behind it, unfortunately now, are so risky that if we had to leave them here, I've no doubt in my mind, within the next year or so, we would have lost a number of these animals. So we're hoping that this measure will improve their chances of survival, and we're just praying that through a collective effort on the ground in South Africa as well as through the global community, we can get these animals back into these habitats one day where they can live out their lives in safety. But for the people that have protected them for over a decade and watched over them and seen them flourish here, it's a very sad day.